Roy.
All right, Carson, what have you been up to during quarantine? What's been your biggest go-to project to pass the time?
Well, it is certainly not raising chickens, although that would be a good addition, but I don't think the people in my apartment complex would be too appreciative if they were waking everybody up at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
Chicken for some chickens?
I was too chicken for some chickens, Cynthia. That is a very accurate statement right now. But I'm not too chicken about this weather. Look at this. In Nacogdoches, the Fredonia Hotel live tower cam, we're just dealing with a couple of clouds here and there. And once again, this trend's going to continue, but the heat and humidity over the next couple of days, well, that's going to be increasing. A couple of reasons for this. First, we have this area of high pressure out to our west and an area of low pressure, a storm system, out to our east. Now, splitting the two is this jet stream right here, and as a result, we do have a trigger point for those showers and thunderstorms in Oklahoma, so most of the rain is going to stay to our north and east. But anytime you have an area of high pressure out to the west, that means you're going to have some sinking air, which allows the heat and the humidity to move in. So here's Futurecast for today. We saw a couple showers and thunderstorms for Morris and Cass County a little earlier on this morning. That is not the case right now. We will see clouds along into the east of Highway 69, and then between maybe 5 o'clock this evening, we do at least see about a 10% coverage of showers and thunderstorms. Once again, the further south and the further east you go, that's going to be your best bet at seeing those shower and thunderstorms popping up. But by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'll certainly be outside. It's going to be a nice one. It's just going to be a little humid like it typically is for an East Texas August morning. 6, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. The sunshine's going to dominate the cloud cover, so we're not going to see much in the way of clouds, but don't be surprised if you do see a passing cloud or two. That gets us through tomorrow night, and then by Sunday morning, 11 o'clock, we're still not dealing with all that much. Temperatures right now, that's going to be more of a story than those rain chances today. We're in the 80s along Interstate 30. It is 89 already in Sulphur Springs. 87, that is the current reading in Emory. 87 in Grand Saline. 89 at the Tyler Pounds Airport. We're already up to 90 degrees in Jacksonville. And a lot of these locations you see in the 80s, within the next hour or so, we will be at least in the lower 90s. More 80s across the board for our deep East Texas counties. It's 88 in Zavala, and it's 89 right now in Lufkin. We hit 97 today, so it's going to be very warm. Be careful if you are heading outdoors for those outdoor activities this afternoon. We're down to 77 tonight with mostly clear skies, and that gets us to our drought monitor. Now we have more 90s and 80s coming up in your 7-day. I'll show you that in just a second, but that is going to have an impact on how our drought situation is looking. Previous drought monitor, northwestern counties, southwestern counties, looking at dry conditions, and here is how that has changed when we got the update yesterday morning. Still some areas of yellow and that area of tan where you see the moderate drought, but the southwestern counties, we have seen a little bit of improvement because we've seen a little bit of rain there over the last week or so. 90s, upper 90s even by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies Wednesday and Thursday, about a 20% coverage of those showers and thunderstorms in deep East Texas. Well, we're going to follow suit. At least a slight chance of rain with more clouds mixed in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Cynthia?
Thanks, Carson. Up